Welcome back, everybody. Here we go again. Hi, John. How are you? You good? I'm good, thank you. I logged on to the other server, but we've been raided and they've taken over the base. So because bases can be taken over and we're not on enough to make it worthwhile, we had to find somewhere new to play. So Cookie and I will be running on this tonight. Hopefully Chuckles will join us when he's got a chance. Yeah. This wiped 3 days ago, so we've got a chance at least. No, Chernarus. Different server, Chernarus. Had to leave that server. Hi, Chuckles. So we got raided, mate. And they took our base. They've taken over the base. So because we're not on enough to defend the base. Nails. Thank God for that. We've switched servers. What the fuck? It's going down. Leave them to their own devices, seeing we don't have a gun. Oh, there's a fucking apartment block in here. How fucking surprising. Yeah, that's what happened to me, Chuckles. I logged in and it kicked me 100 meters away. I could see the player was in there. So I waited by the door with a weapon on fully auto. He opened the third door because he's put up 3 doors. And shut it behind him before I could kill him. So that's life. We lost our base. So we've switched. It makes more sense. This place, obviously it's Chernarus. It's a 3-man server. Maximum of 110 people. Based in Germany, so you should be okay. For picking times. We need batteries to keep our flag alive. Special batteries. And you can buy the basic battery, like 3 days worth of flag on the trader. But like 9 days worth you get from events. And the more we build, the less time we have. So it's about buying and getting hold of batteries. Server wiped 3 days ago. Yeah, I know. It's what you spawn in with. Lack of zombies on the server, which is nice. It's called Unrated. I think they'll soon be a top 10 server, though, because they certainly have this. I don't know what FPS I'm getting, but it's unbelievable FPS. So, group. Bob, Cook, ECC. Create. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it's just something different, isn't it? Fuck me, I used up that food quick. Or spawned to here. You don't get long. Nice can of whatever that is. So if there's an event running at the moment on the server, John, if you can get to the right areas, you can get every key. It went live about 3 hours ago. Don't know if anybody noticed. Nobody's liked it when I last checked. So Cookie will be joining me a bit later, hopefully. Either way, I need tools and a code lock. Get a boat then. I couldn't make it too easy though, could I? That would have been unfair. For something as big as that, all the keys. It's because we've got about 4 weeks of wipe left. If that. So I'm starting to up the amount of events, basically. You might not need one always, John. Need clothing, so I might need to make a flag, a rope. Talking of rope, you've got one. Backwards facing fucking baseball cap. How shit. At least I'm getting good FPS on here. I'm going to check my links work on the computer a second. Let me just get into cover. I'm just going to give a shout out for Cookie. Make sure it works. Yeah, that works. That's good. Turn that off. That's good. The only thing I don't have set up at the moment is gamma. And an anti-map screen. I formatted my computer over the weekend. Hi, Restless. We got raided on Live, so we've switched to a different server. So this server only wiped on Friday, so we're not that far behind. Cookie will be joining me. That's life, innit? I spawned in to do some base tidying because Chuckles had bought him a box of nails and got kicked from the base because it was no longer ours, but could see the person inside. So I waited outside the door. He left and he died to 556 because I put a burst of fucking fully automatic fire into him. But he closed his airlocks. I have no explosives, so I couldn't take the base back. That's life, though. That server allows you to take over flags, and Chuckles, myself, and Cookie aren't on enough, really, for it to work. Yeah, they cut down the flag. Okay, John. Yeah, it happens. You know, goes with the territory, doesn't it? I play high pop PvP servers. Yeah. At least on this one, we can't have our base taken off us. And rather than a quad server, it's a 3-man, so it works for me, Cookie, and Chuckles. I need to get into cover. Yeah, we would have done it to him if we had the explosives, you know. We're not the, you know, people do. That's how it works, isn't it? Right, I need to check 2 things. I need to check there. There we go. That's what we need to check. See if we can get a flag up. Though I don't think we're going to live there. Got an idea where we're going to live. Let's go straight for the RV I want. I think it's that one or that one. Maybe that one. Restless used to play F-35. So I played F-35 with Cookie, Mart. For a long time, I played F-35. A massively long time. I was also for a while on the dev team for it. So yeah, I played a massive amount. It's my first proper server that I played for DayZ. Played a massive amount of F-35. I was affiliated with, but not in the team of, affiliated with Ali. So he used to come to our rescue whenever we got raided. Cookie's the same. I still pop back in their Discord occasionally just to chat to him. Dylan was one of our team members, went across to Spud's team. Yeah, Ali was our trainer because we were new to DayZ, and F-35 was the first server we found. That taught me how to play DayZ, that server. Amazing learning experience. And in its good days, it was an amazing place. Really enjoyed F-35. When it was good. Until it all went wrong. Ali was very, very toxic. If you were friends with him, an Aussie guy, if you were friends with him, it was great. If you weren't, it wasn't so good. Cookie and I were mates with him. He would fly a helicopter into the middle of the firefight and drop a team off to rescue us. It was our first server as a team. We had a 6-man, or 5-man. It was brilliant. Yeah, and then it all went downhill when they started changing things. And Cookie and I went our own separate way with Mart, and now Mart's too busy to play, and Cookie and I still play when we can. Obviously, Chuckles has been brought into the team, and we just evolved into other servers. But amazing that you played F-35. I really mean that. It feels like you're part of the family. So, on F-35, whenever Cookie and I were hungry, we would put a shout out to the mods saying, is there any chance we could have a food delivery? And they used to drop a bear off to us. Though once, when we were living in a castle, they filled the castles with chickens for us. Any chance of some food? We're hungry. And suddenly there was 200 chickens inside the castle tower. Bastards. Finn was once raiding me. He was trying to steal my tractor, and he put not a real bear, but a fake bear in behind the door. So when I opened the door to go out and find out who was starting up the tractor and stealing it, there was a fucking bear looking at me. Hello, buddy. Can you hear me all right? Yeah, not a problem at all. Restless, that's in my that plays on Goblin and is currently in my chat. Guess where his first server he played? F-35. No, seriously. He was a 3-man team that used to supply other teams with explosives. I've got a box of nails. I've got some 300 blackout ammo for you. I'm pushing towards a yellow house that we could build in if it's available. Because we've never done the yellow house out properly. Chuckles has been caught up. Right, I need you to talk me through how to put Gamma on, because obviously I formatted my PC over the weekend. Let me find a bush, because at the moment it is fucking black. Time 23 times night. It will be quite quick. It'll be over quite quick. Guys, I'm just going to go firm. You can't hear Cookie. Okay. Can Can you speak again for me, mate? Yeah, you can't hear Cookie. All right then. Let's try and solve this. I'm going to leave you in clear while I try and solve this, mate. Yeah, you're that's linked to the right place. Why would Discord not be playing your sound, mate? Do I have to set up a separate source to play it? Yeah, no, that's all correct. And you're coming through to the Discord feed on my side, but nothing's coming out on my stream. So my audio is currently is just game capture audio. Do I need to set up a separate audio for you? So audio mixer, I've got desktop audio, the game. I've got Discord where you are, and then I've got mic where I am. It's not. Um, Audio capture. Okay. So I've not got an audio capture for you. So I need to add audio output, or was it audio input? Yeah. Output. And we're going to call this, yeah, audio output capture will do. And then that should be, no, because that doesn't, actually could be my headset, couldn't it? No, because that's what game sound's coming through, and I don't want double sound. Hmm. Move that. God, I hate OBS when you have to reformat your machine. Application audio capture might work, mightn't it? Okay. Um, okay, can you speak for me, Cookie? Now nothing's coming through. Nothing's working at all now. Can you speak again for me? No, it's not even appearing on Discord voice now, so that might be a problem. Right, let's see if I can solve that. That's in the right place. Um, what have you got for your window match? Do you have window title must match, match title otherwise find window, or yes? Yeah.
Actual Discord I'm in, and it should then pick up.
Can you speak again for me?
Test 1 2 1 2 1 2. Test 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Guys, that should be coming through now for you from Cookie. Right, just add you to the team. What's your... Oh,
Bloody dark, isn't it?
you've got a name now.
Oh.
Let me just find you.
It's
The whole new world, having names and not numbers. You should have an invite. There we go. That's that side done. It is 2:43 in the morning. It'll be light again soon. And it is 64 times now. So I'll worry about Gamma tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm about to turn my gamma off because I realised it's I've got DDR4 here.
Yeah. I picked up a TV remote. But yeah, I've got 4 rounds of 300 AAC blackout for you because I know how much you like the 300.
I do like the 300.
Yeah, any server that has a 300 you get excitable about. I also have some ropes so I can get a flag up.
You.
But I ran this. I ran on this server once on a Sunday afternoon just for something to do, and a heli flew over. So I did what you'd expect me to do. Yeah.
Shoot it.
Shoot it. They turned round, dropped a team member off in the woods, flew on ahead, dropped another member off, and they fought through and took me out.
Bloody hell.
And I was like, "This is fun." Yeah. John says hi, Cookie.
Hey, John.
So I'll just wait for the sun to come up, guys, and then we'll move on. Because it's 4:10. It'll soon be the morning. I have a gun. And I said a box of nails. Sun's coming up.
It is. Hey, John. Just passing through. Nah, it's all good, John. Thank you very much, man. It's always appreciated. But I haven't put push to talk on yet, mate.
I have. Do you want me to turn it off?
No, I was going to say I haven't put it on, and if you're happy for me not to, then
yeah, I'm happy for you not to if I can do the same. Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. I wouldn't ask you to do it if I'm gonna do it. So I think that'd be a bit hard for me to do. Oh dear.
Okay, that should work. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you fine, mate?
Good. Push to talk is turned off. Excellent. I don't have to worry about that foot pressure anymore. Right then, let's move. Right, back on track. Oh, you'll get through food really quickly. Your starter food.
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got to try and get used to. There's no ammo counters on this.
No, it's that world. And we also need to get used to needing batteries to keep our base alive.
Yeah, there is that, but that's by the by.
That's just the equivalent of money, isn't it, though?
Yeah.
And you can buy the basic one at the trader, but the better ones come inside airdrops and on the ground and loot crates and shit. Doors cost the most to upkeep, they were saying in their server. So, because you're allowed 20 doors, it stops people having 20 doors unless they're willing to spend all their time on the server.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But you can't take over someone's base.
Ideal.
And that's all I wanted to see. I don't think we would need to have been on all the time on that as a server just to be able to keep our base alive. And build, you'd need 15 doors, wouldn't you, in metal, just to survive.
Look in the middle compartment, though.
Sorry? Oh.
No idea. I can request you a new NatWest one. I don't know about where the other one is. I haven't seen any. They've been like in the bowl downstairs.
It's weird I can't find both of them. I think maybe I put them somewhere. On Apple, so obviously I don't.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Used them.
I haven't seen that one.
Just because obviously it's going out into unless you've used what.
No. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just text you when you're done and I'll... Back.
Welcome back. I just picked up a Tego Iron Man. It's basically a copy of Lego. Yeah, it's stuff to sell to the fucking trader, isn't it? I'm looking for a code lock.
Great. Looks like Northeast Airfield is custom.
Yeah, it says custom in everywhere. Little bits.
Oh.
I spawned in Svet, and Svet's got a high-rise apartment in it. And there was explosions going down in there, so I left them to their own devices.
Yeah, probably a smart move.
Didn't have a gun at that point, and I had a box of nails.
Yeah.
Yeah, unbelievable FPS on here, Restless. I don't know what I'm getting, because I've yet to set that up on my screen. But I imagine Cookie's getting unbelievable FPS on here.
I'm up to 180, and that's me going into a modified Northeast. Which is quite good.
My guess is I'm getting 200 plus at 4K. Glad you're feeling alright to come on, mate.
Took some drugs.
Tetra?
Yeah.
Ah, there you go. Does the person you work with ever bring stuff home from work as a carry-out?
Fortunately, no.
See, when I used to have a nurse that lived in the house I live in, lived in the room downstairs, if I was feeling ill, I'd give him the symptoms, and the next day I'd have the meds waiting for me. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? It was the best NHS service I'd ever had. You'd be like, what's wrong with you? Dum 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 dum. Oh, you've got this. Okay. See you tomorrow. And you'd be like, there you go. Take one of those a day. 5 days, you'll be all right. Sorted.
Let's try that.
You've done fair. I heard the shot. Little bit delayed. Also, when you load in, it tells you how many kills you've... Oh, shit.
Don't shoot me, please. I'm freshy.
Don't think he's listening.
Yeah, I'm running after me. Nope.
I won't be here, Chuckles, in 6.5 hours. But, yeah, if you join the server, then at some point we'll meet up and I can add you to the team. We're only 3 days behind wipe starting. Cookie, I think you were murdered, mate.
I was. I think I killed his friend.
Oh, well. Well. So, on this server, if Mart was on for an evening and I wasn't about, you can put him in the team instead of me. And he can sit in the holding panel. What can't happen is the 3 of us run it, and Mart's in the holding panel running around on the map waiting for one of us to leave.
Right.
So you can only have 3 members of the team on the server at any one time, but you can have as many people as you want in your team to swap in and out when other people aren't available. So you can always run with a 3-man if you've got the people to do it. It's a selling point. I don't think there's that many teams that have... Because if you had 5 dedicated members, 2 of them would be very pissed off, wouldn't they? So it just means that you've got a casual... Like the Mart situation, we can deal with it. Yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to go check out Prison Island.
Yeah. I'm going to push and try and get a flag up.
Yeah.
Well, workbench up and claim the territory. Just passing by where we used to live when we built inside the cliffs.
Yes, yeah.
I'm going for a house because we ain't got a big flag stuck out the top of the base. Yeah, and that one allows us to live upstairs like we did on that baby server. And there's a lot of room in that room upstairs, and then airlock downstairs inside. So we can stay pretty covert.
Yeah.
Door at the bottom of the stairs. Door out. And then airlocks through. The events are airdrop and hack crate and something else.
I think last night I was asleep by 9 o'clock.
Well, thanks to you going to sleep at 9 o'clock, I was awake at 4 o'clock this morning. My brain was obviously saying, Cookie wasn't on last night, you need to wake up early to make sure he's all right. That's correct, Chuckles. That was PNW. But here it's 3-man teams, so we're not going to ever be fighting a 6-man. The most we'll ever be against is 3, which we're used to. As we know, 3 people normally means you have 2 on. Yeah. With it being a 110 slot server, also with it being an EU server, the times that you come on, Chuckles, you're probably going to be safer, which might work to our advantage. Right, do I push straight for the house, or do I loot up en route?
Loot up en route.
And then if I get killed, I get killed.
Yeah, I think looting up en route is a fair enough assumption, because, I mean, as I said, we haven't got a base yet. If you die, unfortunately, you die.
And then we can always go to the house on your side of the map. Our old house.
Our old house? Yeah.
Yeah. Because that works just as well for like Tissy and airfield runs, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That probably works better than this, mate.
Well, just loot up and make your way over there if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll move the RV to it. And then you do the same from your point? Yeah?
Yeah, I'll loot up left-hand side and...
You can have beds on here as well to spawn up in your bed.
Okay.
It's down here. Down from Biathlon. It's there. Okay. 10Ks for me, but that's fine. If I get a code lock, I'll get excitable and start pushing for it massively. Nails I found in a toilet.
Okay.
So standard spawn for nails. Getting unbelievable FPS. Wiping my PC had stopped judders when I was playing the other server. Something was needed doing.
Well, I am currently in prison.
Yeah.
240 FPS.
Yeah. It's
in prison. Oh, that's a locked door. Okay. Prison's got a locked car. Like, it looks like you need a key for a prison door.
Getting lots of bitcoins.
You mean they must be worth something?
I mean, lots. I've got 2. They have to be, don't they? There has to be a value to them.
I mean, the fact that I found that hard drive makes me think, can you build a PC and mine Bitcoin, do you think?
You might be able to. I'm liking how fast the server is from an FPS perspective. I don't mind the weapons. Oh, hammer. Screwdriver. Certainly getting better FPS than any other server I played in a while.
Yeah.
Well, at least I killed the person that took our base.
Yes, exactly.
Another hammer. Power cable. I'm pretty full of loot now. Getting to the point where I should just fucking either push for trader and buy a battery. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because we're going to need one, aren't we?
Yeah.
Where is trader? Normal?
I don't like how all clothing's the same size though.
Where the fuck is trader? I have no idea where the trader is. It says extract. Can't see an extraction point. Aircraft trader, vehicle trader. So it must be extract. There's no green cross on here, is there?
Yeah.
Where?
Yellow marker for you.
Okay, that's not showing up for me.
What, the yellow marker?
No. It's set
You haven't
to...
pressed K by mistake at some point, have you?
Aha. No server markers, only group markers, only player markers, only server markers. All hidden, all visible. Okay. Still the green thing's not showing up, but at least your yellow marker is. Yeah? Right, I'll push for trader then. Yeah?
For that?
I imagine extraction means it's a trader.
I'll just assume so.
Well, I'll find out.
Me,
Won't
how
I?
many
How many?
pioneers have I found? Jesus Christ.
Oh, I've only got a shit MP5 Russian.
In one room, right, one room of this place, this prison, 3 pioneers, all in the same room.
So I'm at the yellow house that I was going to suggest we built at. I will check it in case we need a backup plan. But I still think that house that we used to live at might make the most sense.
Yeah.
Looks free. No, trader, what we can work out is free. What we can work out, Chuckles, trader is an extraction point. Right then, don't want a shotgun, do want a Mosin. Got a scope for it, will that fit? No, it won't. Got ammo? Some. Okay, I've got a Mosin. That was inside a yellow house upstairs in it, just so you know.
Okay.
So there's an extraction point where the yellow dot is. I can't see it, but on the map, but Cookie can. If I press M, there should be a...
You haven't got it turned to off on your map markers, have you? As
No,
in the actual.
I've got 3D markers all on. Let me get under fucking cover. Because obviously they're shooting around me because of where I am. Yeah. I'm at the helicopter giveaway site. No base here today with the helicopter on it. Okay, Chuckles. Chuckles is about a minute behind on his because his cell data. He's at work on his lunch hour. Or his lunch break. I don't know if he gets an hour. He said he'll be home in 6.5 hours and be on. And I was like, I'll be asleep in 6.5 hours. Yeah.
So will I, Chuckles. So will I.
What's appealing for this server at the moment most is it only wiped on Friday.
Start really, isn't it?
Yeah. And with 110 people, we've got a chance of getting on.
Yeah.
There's 107 on now. I'm going to get under a bush and try and sort out that. Hi, Paul. And try and sort out my markers. Group. That's working. Markers. Settings, maybe? No. Markers. 3D, 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 3D. So there's a green arrow that's an extraction point. I can't see the extraction point. So Cookie put the yellow marker on the extraction point for me. I can see the other things. I wonder if I could be zoomed in further. No. So I can see like vehicle. Can I? No, none of the like vehicle traders and things are showing up.
Oh. Are you sure on your map markers you haven't pressed?
So server marker
Server
3D, time crate 3D, group marker 3D.
All of them 3D then, yeah?
All of them 3D. What does the V and E bit mean?
V and E?
So you've got marker list, you've got 3D, and then V, 3D E, 3D V. Oh, edit.
Oh, E.
Edit or view.
This is edit, yeah.
But none of
Motherfucker.
nothing else is showing up. So I'll push for it and see if we extract.
Just hit me.
Mm.
Oh, I killed him.
Wow. He did hit you first.
He did.
Hopefully, have you put the marker right on the extraction point?
Yes.
Okay. It might be a case of me just having to restart and delete data for my map markers. Yeah.
Yeah.
And get it to rebuild. Or verify mods. Yeah, it could be anything. I can live with it if I know where it is for the moment. Okay, John. So I'm gaming
and
with...
my stab vest as well.
Very unfair, isn't it? I'm gaming with Dr. Cookie Monster tonight. You can find the Cookie Monster on that link. He's new to streaming on YouTube and would massively appreciate a sub. He might even dance
Thanks,
for
mate.
you. That's all right, mate.
I think we've all agreed that dancing is not my forte at this point in time.
Handing out cookies? Oh no, you don't have any cookies. You're ill.
Cookies all disappear as soon as I buy them.
I don't like the I don't like the Illuminous green T-shirt I spawned in with on. As you say, all clothing. It's a PvP server. All clothing's the same size. Yeah. But we've never found a server we're 100% happy with.
No.
Aftermath came close, but it was getting boring. And we
boring in the
and
fact
full.
that you had to, you were paying to queue. It just didn't seem right.
And I can't afford to pay that. I can't afford to pay it at the moment. I can't.
No,
Just can't happen. This year, I mean, I'm even thinking of stopping Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
It's £9 a month, and all I use it for, really, I order probably every 3 or 4 months. I'm ordering something off Amazon, but the rest of the time, it's only getting really used for a free sub. So I'm paying £9 to give £2.50 away. I'd be better off cancelling it and subbing to someone at $4.99. It would be cheaper. Yeah. If I was ordering a lot of Amazon stuff, it would be different.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can warrant £100 a year just to give away a sub. So, yeah. Right, I'm 460 metres from extraction. Or death. Yeah. I'll just sell all the rubbish. See if I can buy a battery. See how much a code lock is if it lets us buy them.
Yeah. I've got a saw and a hammer.
Okay. We need a hatchet. I've got a saw. You've got a saw, have you?
Yeah, I got a saw.
So I need to get a hatchet and a code lock, basically, and a battery. And that's about it. And then we can get a base down and lock the door down, can't we?
Yeah.
We can always start off with that bedroom and lock just that door to start with and work out from there. It's base building plus, so we know what we're doing.
Set recorder. Okay.
Where the fuck is this extraction point? There it is. It's inside. Well, that didn't... Oh, there we go. I'm inside the trader, I think. Yeah, my gun doesn't work anymore. It's a big base in the sky.
Right.
Bitcoins are 9k.
What? Still?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a question. You ready?
Makes me intrigued now to see how much code locks are.
I've got 27.5 grand.
What is 12 times 8?
Jesus.
What did you say?
What is 12 times 8?
96.
Who said that? Who said that?
Me.
Come.
I'm going to find out now, mate.
I was going to say, I've got an extraction near me as well, so I can always have a looky.
You're very
I'm going to
much.
check now.
Hold on.
Thank you, G.
40k. No, 80k to buy, 40k to sell.
Okay.
I've got 50k so far.
Nice.
Let's work out how much a hatchet is. £4.6k for the hatchet. Bought one. Yeah. Let's see how much storage is on here if you can buy it, shall we? They use blueprints. So,
Blueprint.
so you buy a blueprint and then you make the item you want.
Okay.
Attach the blueprint to your workbench and press F to open the crafting menu and access options to gather your blueprint. So you can actually make some key cards. You can make a green key card.
Wake me up inside.
Beds.
Wake me up inside.
Homemade explosives, heavy explosives, but they'll need certain components once you've got the blueprint.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Full spray pans, blueprint, base, supply, storage. Okay. Nails we can't buy. Code locks you can't buy at the moment. They need to have been sold to buy them. Do you want me to buy a crafting book?
We can make a crafting book, can't we?
Probably. Delivery box, a base. Oh, if you find the base building delivery box in the game, that's got everything we need to get a base up, including a code lock. I found one when I played last time. To buy it, they're 100k. That's like the F-35 starter kit, basically. Comes in an Amazon box.
Right.
We can get chainsaws on here.
Oh.
Sheet metal is 100k to buy. Rifle safes 20k. We wanted to buy a battery, didn't we?
Yes.
The cheapest battery is 28k.
Okay.
Do you want to buy it?
Yeah, might as well. Need it, don't we?
No, it won't let me buy it.
Oh.
We can buy those vaults. They're 1,920,000.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, I've got what I've got. Yes, they are, Chuckles. DayZ IKEA base. Maybe it just won't let me buy the code lock because we don't. Oh, it is in stock, I think. It's just because I don't have enough money. I've got 45k, mate. I'm going to extract and meet you at the house.
I'm heading to extraction point myself. So if there's anything additional you want me to buy.
Yeah. We need a code lock, which is why I'm coming to the house, because if I can meet you somewhere, I can give you 45k.
I'm still 7.7 from the house.
Okay, so am I. it extracted me 7.3 from the house.
Yeah, you extracted right next to where you went in, pretty much.
Box of 308. Yeah. I sold the Mosin.
Yeah, fair enough.
I didn't buy a battery because we can't afford a code lock yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good evening, Tin Man. Enjoy spring. I don't think it's spring for us yet until... Oh, I suppose it is actually technically now. But he doesn't feel it until the clocks change this coming weekend. And all the dogs in the UK don't know what time dinner is. And they look at you oddly when it's feeding time. And you're like, no, no, that was last week because it was that time. This week it's this time. Yeah. Though they never complain when the clocks go the other route and they get fed earlier, do they?
No.
You don't see them going, but Dad, I don't want to eat later. Yeah, I'll save this for another hour. So we're playing a different server, Tin Man, because we got raided and our flat and our base taken on the other server. Because on that server you can take over someone's base if you get to their flag. And myself, Cookie and Chuckles don't play it enough. We're not on enough to warrant playing a server where you can take over someone's base. Because we're just not going to be there enough to defend it. We can...
You put in a lot of time at the beginning, don't you, to be able to get your flag protected.
Yeah. We can buy a raid alarm on here that will tell us on Discord that we're being raided.
I think even doing that might be a bit...
Yeah, because again, we're not in a position where we could suddenly jump on.
No.
You know, we
I
all
think it'd be
work.
more demoralising knowing that someone's
we've been
raiding us
hit.
and you can do nothing about it.
Yeah, it's better to come on and find you ain't got a base than to know that you're being hit. And it's a Wednesday night and you're like, Discord alert, we've been hit. I can't get on. Chuckles is working Chuckles time. Yeah.
Yeah.
We would be, and you'd have to message me and say we've been hit, but I can't check it till Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So it does make interesting if you raid someone else and in front of you is a raid alarm because they know about it. Tin Man, the red one? Not sure what the red one is. Our team was evicted by the robber baron. Oh, yes, the red baron. That'd be the one. I killed him, though. I spawned in the house to do some tidying and build a box and got ejected 100 metres from the base because it was someone else's base and they were home. They were cutting down trees and building airlocks. So I waited in a tree next to the door. Took 10 minutes before he opened the door to leave, and he died to a burst of 5.56 straight into the body, but he closed airlocks behind him, so I couldn't then get in and take the base back. Because that was my aim. Kill him, get inside, cut the fucking flag down and put a new one up and change all the code locks. Yeah. Make it ours again.
I mean, looking back on it, what we should have done instead of blocking off the other room is build a pod outside.
Yeah, and we should have put the code lock further back.
Yeah, should have put
So
the flag in the
sorry,
end
the
room.
flag. The flag should have been in the inner room, but
Yeah, but you just don't know.
no. Yeah. You just don't know these things, do you, until it happens. And here, so far, so good.
Yeah. Not too shabby so far.
You've made lots of kills.
You.
There's some custom stuff about.
That there is. Good FPS.
There's obviously trader is in its own little extracted point, so that doesn't hurt the FPS.
Yeah.
There's helis. It's a 3-man
Helis.
server.
Yeah. The only
100
thing which I'm so far not liking, as I said, is the clothing being all
Yeah.
20 slots.
But that's
But
life.
it's long ways, so you can't fit like an extra
Yeah.
gun in there or anything. So
Yeah.
which kind of
Makes up for it.
evens it out. Yeah.
Yeah. And how expensive things are that we need. But that's
Yeah.
good.
But then again, does that then show how easy it is to get money?
Oh yeah, and it's easier.
Essentially.
I've got 45k on me.
Oh yeah.
It's not, but it's different. But batteries are quite expensive. That battery that was like 27k, which I haven't bought, only gives you 3 days worth of base, depending on what you've built. So you'd have to spend an awful lot of 27ks if you're going to buy your way to protecting your base.
Yeah.
Or find them in the world by doing events to get like the 9-day one.
Yeah.
Which is what you really want to do. You want to build your base and start getting those 9-day ones in there, don't you? And actually that makes doing an event really worthwhile. Being able to keep your base alive for a few more days.
Yeah. So did you just go into where the trader was?
Yeah, I found a little box. I ran inside the box and it teleported me. So it looked like
Oh
a
yeah, there it
building.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm in.
And all of the traders do everything.
Okay. What are you?
You're on Slisky Island.
Oh.
So that's where the trader is. Probably above Slisky Island, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I've got to turn in a quest for some stupid reason. That won't be.
Well, I'm up to 47k.
Yeah, so between the two of us, we've got a code lock. But we need a battery as well, don't we?
Yeah.
We only need to get one door up, and we can block the back bedroom in that house if it's available. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then build out from there.
$59k now.
If you can get to a point of getting a code lock, get it. If you can't, then don't. We'll meet up. We'll build the workbench, get the flag up, and then go buy a code lock. Yeah.
Give me 80k for it. Okay.
Because I've got a hatchet on me. You've got a saw. I've got a hammer. I've got a box of nails. We can make.
Yeah.
We'll need the book, but we can normally make the book using a bit of paper. I'll leave that shooting to its own device. And then just spawn at prison when we die. Run via whatever trader. You'll have to put a permanent mark on the trader that you've gone to.
Yeah, I won't have enough.
Okay, that's all right. Meet me at home.
That's where I'm going. EP'd out of it. Start running for it now. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? That way.
Got a sleeping bag.
Yeah, I just found one of those as well.
That'll do till we get beds down. Chuckles said that cabin isn't spaced well enough to a flagpole in the main room. So you've got to build airlocks out, and you need more. You need lots of them. Yeah. But we didn't know that, did we? That other place. At least here, we just got a workbench to worry about. And I ran for 2 hours on my own on that other server last night, Cookie. It's an improvement. And it was full. Wow. Like 80 something on. Bullish. I've given up amazing you with all that shit, haven't I? You're used to it now.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, it just took a while. Restless was saying when I was mentioning people we used to run with and we were allied with on F-35, and I was like, Ali, and he's like, that name rings a bell. Yeah, it would do. Yeah. He probably killed you at some point, you know? Yeah. I think the only people he didn't kill were me and you, but there's no guarantee of that either, is there? I've still got your 300. Oh, did I keep your 300 black or sell it?
Right, if you sold it, you sold it. It's not the end of
I
the
kept
world.
the ammo. I kept the ammo because you never know, do you?
No.
I've got another sleeping bag. 223. I've got a little bit of food on me
Yeah, I've got some food on me as well.
and drinks. I don't know how long wipes are on here, so it's something we're going to have to look into.
That's fine. I mean, it's only just started, which is nice.
Chuckles is sad he missed F-35. You gents enjoyed it while it was... Well, we enjoyed it in the early days.
Enjoyed it learning the game and
Chuckles says we were enjoying it while he was vainly watching TRMZ. Yeah. Well, Chuckles, I'm glad you've made your way onto our little team. I really am.
100%.
You run around, you find stuff, you bring it home. You die as much as we do. You're one of the team. The FPS on here is good for what we got currently on.
106.
Yeah. 106 and loot everywhere. I'm only 3 days in and I've not seen a penis base yet.
Give it a week.
Yeah. And I'm on 3,500 draw distance, so it's not rendering that. The server's not allowing that. But I'm on maximum draw distance for the server. I'm probably playing an extreme at the moment. Just agreed. It was good. F-35 was good in the early days when it's the first server we found of a team that we really enjoyed, and we stayed there, and we were there for about a year and a half, probably, maybe a little bit longer. And we put some serious hours in. I used to get up at 5 in the morning to do the run to Black Market, take the drug supplies in. It was one of those servers. Yes, Tinman. I think you might be only able to put them in your base. Not sure. The sleeping bags. Normally, you can only have them in base on most servers. Normally, they're a base spawn idea that then breaks after you've used it. And then if you make a proper base, proper sleeping bag, sorry, a bed. Socks. Got a Nokia phone, mate.
Fancy.
Pinman, my favourite memory of F-35 was when I blew myself up lighting a fire that had a gas canister inside. Cookie! That was a Cookie trick, was putting gas canisters inside fires on F-35. Pinman, what luxury compared to our server? Yeah, we play a survival server. Well, you guys play a GoblinZ's a survival server. You won't get the joys of sleeping bags and beds on a Goblin server. Yeah. That's never going to happen. I used to go into the trader on F-35 where you couldn't shoot, and I would drop a hand grenade in the fire barrel that everyone was crouched round at night, and then I'd walk off chuckling to myself, and boom, they'd all be dead. And I'd be like, oh, I didn't know that. Are they the rules? Oh, am I serious? Yeah, Cookie used to put explosives inside barrels.
I did.
Yeah,
Inside
on
barrels,
F-35.
inside fireplaces, inside anything where you could set a fire.
Yeah. If I ran into a house on F-35, I'd leave things behind in the fire, hoping that someone would light a fire there and kill themselves. Cookie was much the same. It was our signature move. Anything that would blow up, we'd leave inside a house for people. As a present. So it might have been Cookie that killed you, or me. Sorry. But we weren't the only people doing it, so... It's like when I used to kill a human, I would keep a bit of their fat on me. So someone, and I'd cook it and keep it in my inventory. So if I was killed and people would go, oh look, there's some wolf meat here I can eat and some fat. Little do they know. Yeah. So then they'd eat the wolf meat, eat the fat. The fat wouldn't be quite as good as the wolf meat. That's praised to have been one of those traps. Yeah, that was us all over. But others were doing it, so it might not have been us that did it. And people were doing it to us as well, you know. We learned to check every fireplace. I basically fell out with F-35. I was playing their Livonia PvE with PvP circles. Wasn't really me, but I was giving it a go. And I built, with the team, quite a big base. Cookie wasn't playing that wipe. And because it was a PvE server with PvP circles, I understand now fully that why he doesn't play it, and I never would go back there again. But we built this big base, and I had a team, and I was in a PvP area, and I had a team looking at my base, so I shot them. And I had a ticket opened about me, and I was told, you can't shoot people that are recceing your base. And I said, well, at what point does a recce become a raid? And they went, when the first door's blowing. I said, well, that's too late. If someone walks up to a big base and starts looking round for ways in, they're fair game. No, they're not. I was like, what? Yeah. So they can. So what happens if they're planting explosives? Oh, you can't shoot them at that point. They might decide not to raid you. Seriously? They're like, yep. Only when the first door's blowing. I was like, I can't play this server anymore. What a stupid rule. I get. But I was we built in a PvP area to allow ourselves to take part in that all the time. But because they weren't raiding us, it was counted as an illegal kill. Oh, I was so angry. And then I joined Cookie on the hunt for a better server. Yeah. And we went to Rearmed for a fair while. Spent a long time in Rearmed. Then they came up with a mod that made it better for people running filters 24/7. So we stopped playing Rearmed. And then found our way to Aftermath, which was amazing until Aftermath becomes so popular that now you have to have VIP just to be able to join Aftermath. And then you're queuing with VIP because everyone's got VIP. So we've been looking for a home ever since. But yeah, we were massive F35 players. It was in those days. Did I work Wednesdays? Yeah, I still worked Wednesdays in those days. Probably, yeah, I did. But we would be on, apart from Wednesday, the team was on every day, every evening. Every evening of the week we were on. Not always all of us, but somebody from the team was there. You just appeared on the map, Cookie, at 2Ks. Woohoo! I'm 100 metres from hopefully home. I'm going to go straight into the house before I check the sheds of giving. I say that, I'm just going to check the sheds of giving. Back of the house clear. Front of the house clear. Bedroom clear. House is clear. Got a 2-2 pistol in the shed of giving. You want me to put a flag down?
Sir.
Sorry?
Go on then, sir.
Right. I need a stick. Chuckles without the mod. He played an Xbox server that was all about honour. Oh, I'm bleeding like a bleedy thing. Let's do a bit of patching myself up. I'll catch up with your chat, guys, in a second. I'm just making myself a flagpole kit, which won't be a flagpole, hopefully, but it'll be something useful. Yeah, it is. Not a flagpole. It's a workbench. And I'm putting it in the bedroom, aren't I?
Yes. Yeah, we'll have the same layout as we did before.
Yeah. We've got the flag.
Ideal.
Fuck me, you can make some stuff in here. Not massive amounts, but it's still nice. And there's 500 storage inside it.
Oh,
Obviously, we don't have a code lock yet, but... Where am I going to put my sleeping bag? Under a bush somewhere would be the best answer. Okay, it won't let me place it outside the house.
oh. Could it be because you don't have technically a territory yet because you haven't got a battery in your thing?
It could be. Yeah, these need batteries inside them. Are we building a workbench?
Yeah.
Because that's just the crafting bench. They call it a workbench, but we'll need to make the other version of it, won't we? To put shit in. Like build for base, I think. Let's open a box. Can I make a blueprint? Yes, I can make the blueprint using a piece of paper. Let's get that. You've got the saw on you, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay. If I cut down a tree and bring the logs inside, you can saw it up, and then we can make a BB Ujumi flip crafting thing. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, because have you got a piece of paper?
Yeah, I've built. Yeah, I've built the book already.
Oh, I do.
Wooden logs stack in 10,
Fucking hell.
and they'll fit inside a Bergen.
Okay.
This is a sweaty PvP server, isn't it?
Yes.
That's not a problem.
Ocean base.
Okay. I'm picking up logs.
I'm gonna just drop them. I'll just store them out here.
That lot. There's a book on the floor as well, so you can make the Ujumi flip. And I'll carry on. I'll bring a stack in, because no one can steal it. Yeah. Well, they can, but...
Yeah, I can't place the.
No. I think we need to have a battery in, don't we? We can put stuff
Yeah, I'd
inside
assume so.
this big workbench. We can put stuff inside. So I'm going to put one of the sleeping bags. I'm going to take some stuff to sell. I'm going to sell everything that. Are we gonna put tools? No, we're going to keep tools on us, aren't we?
Keep tools on us, yeah.
And I'll keep the nails on me. I've got 45 grand. I'll keep that on me.
I've got 59. Do you want
Yeah.
some food or anything?
No, I'm fine on that. Can you put a marker on the map where the extraction point you can see that I can't is?
You got one.
The nearest one to us, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a couple of markers on just to see which one's the closest.
Okay.
Got that one down there. I think they're probably about the same distance.
Okay, so the one down there makes the most sense because when we run in from spawn,
5.5, yeah.
can you change that to say something like trader, so we'll keep it there because I can't see it at the moment. Otherwise, so we don't move it basically. Yeah.
Just finding the right icon. There we go. X marks a spot.
What is it? RB. Base. Trader. There we are. Right, shall we run down there and if I give you the money now, or are we going to swap it in there? We'll swap it in there. So if we get killed,
Swap it
we're
in
only
there,
losing
yeah.
half of it. Yeah. Yeah. And then we'll go and see if we can get ourselves a code lock. Sell rubbish. See if we can get a code lock and a battery.
Yeah. Well, you got 40 okay, haven't you?
Yeah. So between
got-
us, we'll have 90 plus whatever we can sell that's on us. So we should have just over 100k.
Yeah.
I'll eat en route, but at the moment I'm yellow food. I've got a little bit of food on me, and I've got 3 cans of drink. Don't want to hand the quest in.
How you got the quest? I can't even see it on my thing.
When I brought up all the markers, it said turn in quest at 16 k's away. Because for getting into the safe zone, I completed a quest.
Oh. No idea. I didn't get that when I went in one.
Press question mark.
Oh yeah. Turn in, get to safe zone, complete. Turn in. Where do I turn it in?
So for me, it's showing at 15 k's away down the bottom of the map somewhere. It's
That's not showing me anywhere.
It's on Thlisky Island where you went, where the trader is.
Oh yes, yeah.
It's in the trader hub.
Right.
So,
got ya.
so if we go teleport now, go and find the quest giver in there, hand it in, we might get stuff to sell. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's quite useful, actually, being able to hand those in inside the trader. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit weird. We're used to them in the middle of a castle for me to shoot, aren't we?
Yeah.
I can't believe how much FPS we're getting on here.
Nice, isn't it?
I'm not used to this. Not for Chinaris. And it was the same when I ran this on a Sunday afternoon and there was helicopters flying everywhere. I was like, wow, amazing FPS. But we were still playing Aftermath in those days, so I wasn't ready to suggest to you that we moved. But when we got hit, when I logged in and we'd been hit, I was like, right, let's do a quick search, unrated. Oh, it wiped 3 days ago. Yeah. I was going to initially run this solo. I realise we're running right through the middle of this fucking place, mate, but I think that's funny as fuck.
Oh, I've already looted it. Came in there when I was running up the base.
Well, I've got some more loot out of a box.
Found a light coin, not Bitcoin. A light coin.
Yeah, that's what I got was Ether coin, but they're expensive. You get good money for them.
Yeah, so that's an additional bit of money we get.
Oh, I fucking picked up a GPS, so I've got that stupid map on my screen. But I'm going to sell it, obviously. I got an advanced med kit as well.
Nice.
Chuckle, good to know for my late run. Yeah. I think you'll enjoy this server, Chuckles. I really do. Do you have the compass at the top of your screen, mate?
Yes.
Okay. Because obviously I haven't noticed it up to this point, and then I put GPS in my Bergen, and I don't know whether it's linked, but it's not. That's fine. So, do we have tactical ping?
No.
Okay, but we've got compass markings, which works just as well.
Yeah.
Probably better. Bit more realistic, being able to go 240 of me or 165 than look at where I'm pointing him. Yeah. And I would happily run this if you're not about. So
Good.
I no longer have that problem. Did you see I'm in an
Good.
event this Saturday?
I did see a message saying you're in an event. Yeah.
So I'm in an event this Saturday. Then next Saturday is Ari's event, and then the Saturday after I'm in another event. So I'm in a capture the flag in 3 weeks' time. And this Saturday is the recce for the capture the flag. So you can meet up with your team. You can try and find the flag in Livonia. You can search around for it. You can do a bit of PvP, but it's not an official event. But the server will be up Saturday evening. Meet up with your team members. Work out your tactics, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
If anybody else comes on. And then the event is the capture the flag like I did last time. But it's in Livonia. So it'd be a mad fucking rush and then a fight to the death. But whatever team finds the flag early can run straight there. Because all you've got to do is get your flag up and hold it. Whoever holds the flag up for like the allocated time wins. So if you can find it on the recce and you know where you're going and you know your loot run in, it's easy.
Yeah.
Well, not easy, it's easier. I love the idea of having events on Saturdays. Fills up Saturday evenings.
Yeah.
Ooh, you didn't pick that up.
What up?
Mine.
What was it?
R700.
What was it? Oh.
I'll sell it to the trader and we'll get something we need for the base. Yeah. At this point, we know weapons aren't difficult to find. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. I went flying. Luckily I didn't break my leg. Didn't even get shock damage. You got any 308? Yes.
I've got loads if you want some.
Gonna single load the R700.
Right.
Don't have a scope for it because I sold it earlier. I'll sell it, but there's might as well have a round in it now if we see someone. Yeah.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Having a quick loot in here. I'm not going to
John,
go crazy.
unfortunately, I will miss the live stream on Saturday. That's okay, John. That's fine. It'll go out on VOD as well. I understand real world comes first. Yes, of course, Cookie. We've got to. Getting money on here is not rocket science, is it?
No.
There's more loot on this than Aftermath, and that's saying something.
Yeah.
Dino? Are
What, the
we?
shooting?
No, it's back behind us, isn't it? Train station?
Yeah. Could be the trains, yeah. But we'll hit Machino.
We're going to hit the white shed at the top, not the big house. I'll just hit the shed in case there's a code lock, because that means we can run
Yeah.
straight home, doesn't it? Yeah. We still need a battery, but we can get the code lock up first and then worry about the battery.
Well, because you could technically run that back. I could run, because I've got money.
Yeah, you could take the money, you
Get into
could run
trader,
in.
buy the battery.
Yeah. Nothing. Worth a check though. Yeah, when we get in the trader, I'll sell rubbish. I'll then hand the quest in, sell more rubbish. Yeah, and then we'll meet up and hand money over.
On a detonator.
You kill the zombie in here.
Yeah.
Like the one token zombie on the whole server.
Yeah. I think that's. But I found 2 in here so far. That's the first 2 I found.
Yeah.
Oh, another one.
I'm 76239. Got a Bergen. You need one?
I've got a mountain backpack at the moment.
Okay. Stay with your mountain backpack, it's better. Lots of ammo in ammo boxes.
Oh, it's walking zombies. Okay.
Are they? Walking Dead zombies.
Yeah, they just walk after you. Okay, well that's good to know.
So they're not really a threat. Very good to know, isn't it? So they're here for show, not for a use. Yeah. This ain't about zombies, this is about PvP. As long as the next quest isn't kill someone with a sawn off Mosin, I'll be happy.
Oh god, yeah.
Got a shit stab vest out the trader. Is that what you dropped, or was it?
Is it a damaged one?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a big fool. That wasn't that big a fool, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but it's still better than nothing, isn't it? Yeah,
Oh,
it's that
yeah,
badly
100%.
damaged. Still better than nothing. Are these rocks normally here, or is this custom?
Yeah, no, they're normally there. Gonna use my IFAT quickly.
I've got another one for you.
There you go. I didn't use all of it, I only used a little bit of it.
Oh, fucking, you're full. Yeah.
Not gonna obviously loot all of these, just
Oh,
one
yeah.
along this level.
This is our level of looting. We're not. Yeah. Captain Hindsight's no longer with us for looting. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
We ain't got time to search all of these.
Nah. I'm about.
Nearly there. Right, let's go. Chuckles. Walkers at least make red flags for the opponents. Yeah, if they're triggered and walking around. Just need to stop and eat some food a second, Cookie.
No worries, mate.
Moving now.
Roger that.
Yeah, Chuckles. Yeah, I agree. If you see the Zeds walking, at least you know, and they've got bunched arms, at least you know there's a player nearby. And you can see the direction they're walking, so you can see they're walking towards a player. So it gives you an indication. Yeah, I threw my white gloves away, Chuckles. They'd give away where I was on the map too easily. They're aiming marks, aren't they? One of the guards at work is a secret gamer. So he's bought a stream deck just to use when he's on night duties at work. And I've been hinting about he likes RPGs. He likes like Red Dead and things like that. Because when he's on night duty there, he can just sit and play that all night because the camps gets locked up. But the guards have to be awake to do patrols every couple of hours. So one will go out and do a patrol, then the next 2 hours time he'll go out and do a patrol, then 2 hours time the next one will, sort of thing. And then they open it up at like 5 in the morning. But from that sort of 10 o'clock at night to 5 in the morning, the gates are shut, no one's there. So they'll watch football all night on Sky or films but he bought a stream deck. And he plays Red Dead and RPGs. So I've been saying to him, you should look at Atomfall. And he said, it depends if it works. It comes out on Thursday or early access today. And he said, it depends if it works with Stream Deck, if it's native or if it's just compatible. And then this morning I came in, he said, Chris, he's like, stopped me to go and check my ID, like they always do. And he said, oh, come back. So I went back. What's the score? He's like, bought it, get it today. I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, it's native, works with it. He said, I looked at my Steam account and I had enough money in my Steam account that it was just going to cost me a tenner to get the early access version. He said, I can't wait. He said, you can re-pin grenades. Oh, he's sold. Yeah. Yeah, if you get a grenade thrown at you and you find a pin, you can put the pin back in the grenade and carry it with you. And it's not multiplayer, it's single only, but my version goes live on Thursday. Run around North Yorkshire. Getting amazing reviews. So, Chuckles, the last time I wore white gloves in the real world would be at a rave. Back in my days of...
Last time he wore white gloves was when he...
dressed as a nurse.
He said to people to bend over.
He said what? He said what?
He said to waited for people to bend over.
Oh, really now? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's so funny.
I've got a deposit to put in. Yeah. Would you like some internal back support? You just teleported. I just watched you fly through the sky.
You broke my legs.
Trying to find the entrance. There we are. Whoa, I see what you mean. That was a little bit laggy in here for a second. Right, I'm just going to find somebody to sell everything. Sellable.
Okay, I have 80k.
I'll let you know in a second. I've got to hand in my quest first, haven't I, and see what.
You can't hand it in here.
I'll see.
Skalisky Island, remember?
But we are at
Oh,
Salisky
that's
Island. Yeah.
Where do we hand it into? Is it this guy in the middle, maybe? That's player to player trader.
Right, if you find him, let me know. I've got 86k on me. But maybe in here. Yeah, in here, mate. Jimbo,
Jimbo.
you get some food.
Oh. Oh, food.
Next one.
Oh, Jimbo. Thirsty role player. Oh, we get a battery.
Yeah, gather 3 water bottles for a battery. I'll accept that. See if I can buy them. Yeah?
See if we can buy them.
Yeah. Agree. That's how it works, isn't it?
Medical, no.
I just searched for water
drinks.
bottle.
Water bottle. Plastic bottle, do you think?
Yeah, that's the one.
1, 2, 3. Quest complete. There you go.
So where is it? Water bottle. Base
Right, got the
supplies,
battery.
was it?
You what, sorry?
Oh, it wants me to buy a water tank.
Why'd you have to buy a water tank?
What's it under? Consumables or
drinks.
something. Drinks. Drinks.
Objective. Gather 15 planks, you get a key.
See if you can buy planks off him. There's other ones here, though, isn't there? There's lots of missions now. First blood, let's accept that, even though I don't want it. Weapon testing.
Yeah, I've done that.
Kill 10 infected for a code lock.
Weapon test. Oh, yeah, accept that then. I might just accept all of these.
That's what I'm doing.
I got them all. That's accepted. That one's accepted. That one's accepted. That one's accepted. And that one's accepted. Okay, they're all accepted. That's fine.
Right, we
So
need a code lock and some storage. Where should we meet up
Okay.
to hand over some money?
Let's. Oh, there's a well here. Let's just do it here, mate.
I'll give you the money.
Okay.
Give me a second. Find the money. Dropping now.
So, there we go.
Right.
Here you go. Take this bottle, mate. I bought an extra bottle. That's full of water, fresh water from
Yeah.
buying. So I didn't realise I had one already on me. So
Chuckles, I don't know about the rules of drop loot in the trader. I haven't read those type of rules, so I wouldn't pick it up. In all honesty, I wouldn't do it unless you read the rules, mate. Because please don't get a ban. Yeah? So what do we need? Code lock and storage. Because we've got 2 batteries.
yeah, go look in storage basically.
Yeah. And I've got a box of nails on me.
I do. Right, so we want a code lock, which would be under base building.
I just search for code lock in the top.
There we go, got it. So buy a code lock. Bought one, got 90k left.
Get some storage.
Military crate school, your military items, rifle safe, military locker green, military locker red, heavy safe kit.
John, it's for the Deer Isle bunker. Whatever you think's best, mate. Whatever you think's gonna allow us to stick a load of shit inside it, because we won't know until we deploy it, will we? But my guess is it will hold
True.
loads on here. Yeah. From experience of this server so far, I think it will hold loads. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I can hold that. I can carry that. Probably. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I need to eat something before we move out.
That was only 30k. I've still got 58.
I can't carry anything more.
Okay. Let me try. I'm going to try and find a bigger rucksack for me then, if that's all right with you.
Yeah. Carry on. I got a Bergen. So the Bergen is 110 slots. Bergen rucksack.
You can't buy that. Let's have a look at the P2P market, see if I can't find one on that. There's no rucksacks on this P2P market. Okay, that's fine. Right, so you can't carry anything more. Okay, let's try and I'll be smart about this then. Well, that says it can be disabled by a screwdriver. I think that would be all right, in all honesty with you. So I'm going to buy that. Yeah, that was a box. That's fine. Ideal. Right, I think we head off, mate.
Okay.
You got food, did you say? Or do you
Yeah,
need food?
I've got food. I've got drink. I've got the batteries. We've got 2 batteries.
Yeah.
That should get us till Friday on the little that we're building. Let's get home. Oh yeah, I'll eat a bit. No, I'm full.
Time.
Base 5.2 away.
5.6.
When you spawn out, you go straight into a safe zone for a few seconds.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
Yeah.
it just says you left safe zone. Yeah, I didn't even
Yeah.
know this.
So you've got a few seconds where you can't be killed.
That's
Which-
nice.
Compared to rearmed version. Was it rearmed?
God, yeah, you just leave and it's just a free for all.
Yeah.
People follow you out just hoping that they get spawned in at the same place.
Yeah, they just sit and wait by the exit, don't they?
Yeah, because it's all in a circle, and if you get the circumference correct, you're laughing because you just get people sitting in certain points.
So the only thing we can't buy on here are boxes of nails.
Which is fine, because if you think we've got a box, that's a door.
The door and probably the walls, the windows.
Well, we need to block off the other door, so it'd probably be the door on the door to go in, and then obviously a wall to block off.
Those windows.
The other.
door. Oh, are we just going to block off the bedroom door to start with and then work out?
No, I think block off the main door. 'Cause
And then if we get shot inside, it won't matter because we've got.
Yeah, and people could wait inside the
Yeah.
house then for us to come out.
And then as soon as we get more nails, we'll start covering up windows and building other doors. Yeah. Not a bad server, apart from the clothing.
No. No, it's been alright so far.
And they've only got one server, so it's not like, though it seems to be popular at the moment, so it might be a problem very soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's 384 in the world. It won't be there for long. Money's not an issue. Batteries are expensive though. But we'll start doing fucking events and hitting Tissy soon enough, won't we? Let's be honest.
Yeah, I think once we've built door, we'll head to Sinstock.
Yeah.
That town there, and we'll loot that town, and then work our way down into the other towns towards.
See how many boxes of nails we
Nova.
can get out of it in code locks. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I need to get something better than a 9mm assault rifle.
Was that all you've got?
Yeah. Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
come here. I'll give you an AN-94.
It doesn't matter at this point, though, massively.
Sorry, I thought you had something else.
No, I've got a 9mm. I've got the Russian AK 9mm.
Apologies, sir. I thought you had something.
No. I've sold everything else. It was about getting the base built was my priority. Yeah. You know me. Once we've got the door up, I don't care anymore. But getting the door up is... Getting the door and the wall up is really important.
Yeah.
We can get shot through the window, but that doesn't matter. To start with. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll airlock right round the outside of the house. Yeah?
Yeah.
It worked for us before. That's quite a big house once you've got it all airlocked off, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's where I had the luck of pressing that door thing. I'm behind you somewhere, mate.
Right.
Sounds like people have firefights on here.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that when we go to make a key card using a blueprint, it'll want loads of fucking resources to make the key card, won't it?
Likely, yes.
Yeah. But we'll need to buy a blueprint to see whether it's one-time use or not.
Yeah.
Just because we want to know. Because if it's multiple use, then we buy all the blueprints and start storing up goods ready to make stuff. Yeah. We can make code locks and we can make breaching charges. Again. The only thing we can't make is fucking nails.
Yeah.
And as long as we can find a couple of boxes here and there, and you and I are good at finding nails, normally on other people. I quite like their workbench.
You do. Just kill someone and jobs are good.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Aftermath's workbench with the slots.
Yes. It's like they played Aftermath and gone, what can we make that's similar but it's not going to breach copyright?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wild cookie monster running through the woods. I need to turn your name a better colour because it's white. I formatted, didn't I? So everything's lost on all my settings. That was a bitch. I backed up OBS. Do you know you can do the export of your profile? So I exported profile, wiped, reinstalled stuff, went to import profile. No, actually rephrase. I exported profile, restarted OBS, imported it, and it accepted it and it worked. Brilliant. Saved it, did everything I had to do, formatted my PC, installed OBS, went to import profile, wouldn't accept it because I had the latest version of OBS and it's an older version. Yeah. So now I just have a live screen and that's it. Yeah, there's no be right back and there's nothing. And that worked. Awesome. I set Botrix up to say to put automatically in the Goblin chat when I go live, and it's posted.
I did see.
And it worked. I can only do. I think if your bot we can probably set your Botrix to do the same, and you can post in there.
Don't worry about that. It's all you, mate. All you on that one.
Are you sure?
100%. That's GoblinZ is all you. So it's only fitting that you're the one who gets it shout out that you're going live, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, but thank you for the offer. But yeah, no, that's all you, mate.
Thank you. Whoa, that's nearly a painful fucking fall. But again, I'm starting to feel that broken legs on here aren't a massive problem.
I think they are. I mean, you do find advanced splints and stuff, but even then, I
think they've been put in for Lego.
It must have done, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm glad that's gone live on Botrix. That's good. That's So
the RV was just check the train spawn.
Yeah.
I just thought, well, if we're running past this way, might as well have a quick peek down to see if it's there. I don't think it is. No, it's not.
100%.
Fine, it's not there. That's not an issue.
Well, when we finish at 10, I'll spend some time reading their rules.
Yeah.
This will probably be a home now. It feels like a home. Apart from clothing, but as you say, because it does it as a slot, you can't throw a rifle in it anyway.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, 20 slots for everything clothing-wise is a bit of a pain in the arse, but...
Why is there a sign underneath the bridge? There's a no parking sign underneath the bridge.
Oh.
Is that an Easter egg? Or is that no swimming? Don't know. Like the bus sign underneath the bridge. Maybe it's an Easter egg, a DayZ Easter egg. Chuckles, along the aftermath logic, Downbad had a computer. Yes, they did. So imagine a steampunk base with a stove, and we have to mine or buy coal to keep the power on. Oh, don't. I would love code locks that took batteries. So you'd have to find your base would survive forever, but each code lock needed a 9-volt battery inside, and that would last maybe 4 days. So you'd have to keep finding 9-volt batteries to keep your base from all the code locks becoming raidable. That's what I would like. Because in my head, I could understand having because there's no power in DayZ. We know that. So in my head, I can understand having maybe a battery inside the code lock. So you could have 50 code locks, but that would mean that you would need to find 50 batteries every 3 days to keep your base alive. And that's what I'd like. I'd like a modded code lock that took batteries, 9-volt batteries. I've even suggested it to BI that they put, it's like they have their suggestion bit on their forum. And I've said, why not put a code lock in the game that takes a 9-volt battery and does the following? Because to me, that made the most sense. Give everyone access to a code lock in base game, but force it to accept 9-volt batteries. PlayStation and Xbox would love it.
It would. I mean, I do like that idea. I mean, mine's on the same thing where the weather, you'd have to crack the weather a lot
Yeah.
for what I would like, but each code lock would be basically you'd have to get like a solar panel or something.
Yeah.
And then when it's sunny, it charges up your code lock, but then when the weather changes and it goes to raining or whatever, obviously it won't pick up the rays to charge it, and it will slowly start to decrease then.
Oh, that works.
But your solar panel will need, maintenance and repairing and stuff
You'd
like
have
that.
you'd have to have a car battery coming off it to charge up the car battery and
Yeah.
then transport that. Then maybe that battery recharger then could recharge your 9-volt batteries to keep your code lock alive. Combine the two.
Yeah.
Yeah. You either have to get, and then you've got unused batteries that you could recharge. So also used up batteries, you could then recharge them using your solar panel.
Yeah.
That would work. Not for GoblinZ, don't mind. Got enough of a challenge as it is. John, you're lucky. At the moment, I can't write mods.
Notice how he said "at the moment."
That was said. That was said on purpose because that's the next big thing is to learn how to mod. Because I've got a server that's popular enough. It works, and people do join. And if we stay on a map, Livonia, and build a good Livonia map, and we stay on that each wipe, so I don't have a lot of work to do, then I can start working on other things, writing mods, producing our own weapons. I know the theory of it, doing our own clothing packs, doing our own storage packs, doing our own food. Yeah?
Yeah.
Which makes sense, and then have our own mod pack so it becomes ours.
Yeah.
But I can't do that if every 12 weeks we move server. We have to stay somewhere. So I'm then not like, I know it's going to take me a week roughly to get Livonia working how I want it and test it.
Yeah.
I can't then in 12 weeks time have another week of that and be expected to write mods as well. Once I've got it working, I can leave it. I don't need to do anything apart from put events on there, and then when I'm not doing this I can learn to write mods and then release them into the wild, or have them as server only mods if they're any good, you know. But the code locks on this are their own code lock mod, aren't they? Let's hope it knows who we are. Wouldn't that just be amazing? Home again?
I'm home. Battery is on.
I'm in. Battery is also on.
Can't place the sleeping bag though.
We've got 133 days now. Okay, don't worry about the sleeping bag for the moment. Let's just get fucking stuff built. Can I take a good gun off you? Oh, yeah, storage. That's a good point. $500 slots on the bed, mate. Thank you. Chuckles wants eggs. There are eggs in the game anywhere, mate. I just got to enable them. Right, I'm going to drop some shit off and gather wood. Yeah?
That's it.
I'll put the tools in somewhere.
If you've got nails, pop in that cabinet you're going through now, and I'll
Yeah,
start
they're
building.
next to the ammo in there.
Thank you, sir. And the hatchet as well, if possible.
Hatchet's in there. So's hammer. And another hammer. Some money and a screwdriver. Some Brugger magazine for some stupid reason. If I couldn't sell it. Fucking hell. To make a blue key card, you need 60 ID cards. So you need to kill 60 people and 2 Nokias.
Jesus.
And the same for the green card. But we can make we if we've got a specialist box, a water tank, and concrete, we can make concrete bricks here. We don't need a cement mixer. C4 we can make here, heavy and lower grade. Bed kit is 15 tarps and 1 metal, and a battery is 50 car batteries and 3 metal.
Ew.
We got a door up
Yeah.
with a code lock.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I like your cabinet. Fuck me, does it hold some gear?
I know.
$60. Cookie can kill that many by next Sunday, yeah? That's BB Plus with different colours. Got orange on the inside.
It does normally.
Sorry?
It does normally.
Nah, it doesn't, does it?
Yeah. Right. Can you go get some more planks and stuff, please, sir?
Roger that. Well, logs. I'll bring
Logs,
home.
yes,
I'll bring
logs,
home
please.
lots of logs. Yeah,
Roger that. Yeah.
I've got a big Bergen on, so I can probably bring home 30 logs.
Okie.
What can you send me the code?
Yeah, it's the same code we normally use, but I will ping it to you now.
Yeah. I can't get out.
Why?
Oh, I've just been a mong. Forget my last. Yeah.
That.
John, that kind of storage is mad. Yeah. John, this is PvP servers for you. I build survival servers. I play PvP servers. Because there's lots of people doing PvP servers. There's not very many people doing survival servers.
I dismantled the workbench in the locker so we can put a wall up on it.
Oh, mate, fine. Up to 12 logs so far. But the metal crate on GoblinZ is amazing. We'll have those next wipe. They work really well. Getting the blueprints and making stuff makes sense. I like the idea of blueprints and then allowing you to make stuff on Goblin. It does make sense. $21 so far. And the hatchet's still pristine.
I do.
Yeah. What it's all about, John, is you have to find the blueprints or get them out of loot crates, and then you then get a reward from it. That's what I've done. Basically. Right, I've got 30 for you, mate.
Mate. I have to move the workbench and place it down again so I can actually then
Yeah.
place the walls down again. So I will move the workbench again once I've built this wall.
Yeah, it's fine. John, I know you. I'm loving it. Yeah, I know I am. Yeah. I know you like the GoblinZ server. Just what you've always wanted from a server. Did you take the stuff out of the workbench so we don't lose it, like batteries?
Yes, I did, yeah. Okay, right, so we need a few more nails now to be able to finish off that wall.
But if we put things that face it so we can't be seen through it and shot, if we put the workbenches on that wall, we can cover up the windows. Until such a time as we can build it, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I think we should be all right actually. And in all honesty, all we need is a few nails, and we can finish that off. So I think we put the workbench and stuff where it was.
Okay, so they're down permanently. If we get shot, we get shot. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going out now to find nails anyway. So if we find a box, we can come back and finish it.
Yeah. Are we going to do the locker out here like we used to?
Oh, we can do. It does fit quite nicely next to the workbench, but it's up to you.
Yeah, actually, it does fit next to the workbench. I'll stick it in now. That one in. And that spare rucksack will go inside there. Somewhere, I'm sure. Increasing even more storage inside there.
Yeah. Alright, we've now got 15.4 days.
Yeah, 133 days down to 15.
Yeah.
But that's all right. That's one door and a few walls. Yeah, we get that. We're used to that.
Another mag and a bit more ammo on the floor for you, for your gun.
Okay. I'll leave the 9mm behind. We'll sell it at some point. Yeah. Can of drink and something to eat, and then we get out on the ground. I like this space. We're going to have so much fucking loot in here, aren't we?
We are, yes. Oh, sorry.
Need one more can of drink. The tuna. We take a screwdriver with us in case we find someone's base that they've not built a door. We've got 2 screwdrivers, so we might have to take one.
Yeah, take the badly damaged one. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because we might be able to lift someone's kit out of them. Let's just eat this and drink the last can of drink, and we'll get out on the ground, mate.
Alright, deal.
No, like the workbenches, like this place, like the mods.
Yep.
This is going to be so laggy in a week's time. This base.
If we can spread it out well, I think it'll be alright.
Yeah, it depends. If we close that, if it goes to if it goes into a mode that you can't see where it is, then it'll be fine.
Yeah.
And once we've covered up the windows, and we built a kitchen area, and we built a storage area and a loot room area, and started wrapping round, then we'll be more than fine.
Yeah.
Right then, let's go.
Right, biathlon first.
That's fair, John. You like the adventures that I put in with the keys. There'll be more of it next wipe. A lot more of it. I'm going to do keys in a different way. Now I've learnt how I can do multiple buildings on the same key. There'll be a lot more key stuff happening on the next wipe. And they'll probably have... Each of the key areas will be no build zones. So people can't cover over. So police stations, if I do a key card in every police stations become no build zones. Fire stations and everything like that. Medical centres. Because I don't want, if I'm going to put keys in, I don't want people building and blocking off a key room. And obviously the secret bases that won't show up on the map, but there'll still be no build zones. I've got a mod cookie that will actually give me a proper secret base to put the things inside. And I've got a mod, like large walls, because I'm going to do what I've always wanted to do and wall off the north from the south of Livonia.
Right,
Along the river, and then have proper gates on each of the gates. And these gates need to be opened with a switch inside a tower to be able to open them.
Okay.
It doesn't need a key card, but it means that I can limit how I build it. I can force people to use certain routes through to get from the north to the south.
Yeah.
And I'm saying to people on the other, I'm going to do little things. Yeah, the north is going to be civilian enemy, and police, and then the south will be where the good loot is and all the military.
Yeah.
Chuckles was saying the people that he was playing with before he found Goblin Z was PvE players. They couldn't handle PvP servers. There's a lot of it.
Yeah.
The different. It is quite. You know, don't get me wrong. This is. Your heartbeat gets racing, doesn't it? But that's what I enjoy. I enjoy that every time that we go out on the ground, we might not make it. I enjoy the fact that occasionally I make a kill. Yeah. I enjoy this afternoon when I logged in and I found our base had been taken and I heard him inside. I was like, fuck him. He's going to have to leave soon. Yeah. We probably won't come back on this server, but there's no fucking way I'm letting him get away with taking our base. I came from playing PvE, DRR1, which was great. I'm not a PvE fan, as we know, but I'm not saying people shouldn't play PvE. Just isn't me. Finding lots of 308.
Yeah, I've got an abundance of it as well. Well, as much as I thought food would be an issue, it's really not.
No.
So I just had a tin of tap back, which I found earlier. I've now got full apple and full water. Oh, I just found an incredible Hulk statue.
Oh, an IFAC. Started, and some 300 black. 11 rounds of 300 black. PvE is good to learn the game. But if you're going to play PvP servers, it's no good to learn the game. Because it lulls you into a false sense of security. You're better off going on a low-pop PvP server where there's still some danger. But I'm not ever going to condemn it. Just people playing the game's enough. You know? I'm a massive fan, as we know, of DayZ. So, just people playing DayZ is good enough for me. Not had much animals up here, but there's so much food around that doesn't overly matter, does it?
No.
And it solves us not having to shoot fucking deer and cows and cook them. We can just find tins of food and eat them. Makes life easier. Arguably, GoblinZ is a good place to learn how to play DayZ. Because as you say, John, if you can play GoblinZ, it's not a case of you can play any server. GoblinZ would not prepare you for a PvP server, but it will prepare you for vanilla or vanilla plus. Any server where you have to live off the land. Because we make things harder. And next wipe. Prepare to light fires. Cookie chuckles to himself. Yeah. And prepare for different spawn areas in Livonia. You won't be spawning near any river, that's for sure. Power station. Toxic zone. You've seen it on the left, mate. Come to where I am.
I've seen the toxic. It's right near where we're going now.
Big fucking power station up there. Custom, majorly custom. Like a mountain power station.
I wonder if it's just
I think it's
gas mask.
We need to find out. That'll be asking Udrimisit.
Fuck me, yeah, you can see it from here.
That's a major custom jobby.
Oh yeah, that's where that barn was.
Yeah. I think they've got 2 permanent toxic zones on here that has the best loot.
That makes sense.
Guys, talking about toxic zones that have the best loot, GoblinZ won't be where you expect it. I can tell you now where it'll be, because it's not going to make your life any easier. Rifle range will be custom toxic zone. And you'll need the full NBC suit, because it's my server. But I will be giving you vehicles. Vehicles, you say? But Goblin! Oh, a handsaw.
Right.
You're probably going to have Land Rover and the helicopter, the gyro. But they won't be easy to get. You'll have to find all the component parts to build it. We won't spawn them incomplete. And then you'll have to find a way of securing it at your base. Seeing it's vanilla plus even more doors. Or whatever it's called. But probably Land Rover. Sorry, mate. Say again.
Each station here now.
Yeah, there's not normally though, is there? They've just put these little things in. This is them being them.
Yeah, there's also a quad bike here, which I'm removing the cam net for.
Is it ready to drive?
It's locked.
We need to find a key. There's a police car in this that's ruined. Like a custom police car. Need to find a key. Go upstairs.
What?
If you find a ballistic vest, like a press vest, let me know. Or
Yeah,
a stab
nothing
vest, or a
downstairs.
stab vest that's not badly damaged.
Yeah, no, nothing downstairs.
There was a gun case in here. It's been opened. There was a
Okay.
military case as well. It's been opened. So this is a crate spawning area with good gear on a restart. So hit this on a restart. Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be a key room, potentially, but it will be a restart room, won't it? I imagine that's a door that's probably locked and you have to open the door and then there's 2 cases inside.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
John, I love that when you go to an airdrop, you not only have a horde of Zeds, you get a pack of wolves and a pair of crocs, which was fun to deal with. Crocs won't be on Livonia. Don't let that scare you into a false sense of security, though. I heard the scientists have been experimenting in my secret base in Livonia. Change my footwear? Yeah, fuck it. There we go. Oh, coming into another night time. Reminds me of Aftermath. But we know
Well,
it's
at least
not.
this time it's actually pitch bloody black.
And we know it's not long.
Yeah, it's not long.
Ooh, somebody's dropped some loot up here. Loads of weapon parts up inside a house. I think someone got killed up here, and that's not what's not survived. I picked it all up.
TV remote.
You've got the television now. Because I don't have gamma working yet. When it goes pitch black, can we just take cover for the 5 minutes that it takes before it comes up again, mate?
Yeah, I mean gamma doesn't work anyway, mate.
Oh, doesn't it? It's so dark. Gamma doesn't
It's,
do anything.
it's so dark. Gamma doesn't do anything. When I spawned
Okay.
in, I put gamma on, and I couldn't. Physically, it's pitch black.
Oh, that's fine then. So MVGs
gamma,
are the
yeah.
only thing that matters.
Yeah, gamma does not work.
So we just go firm and just wait under a bush for the. It's only 10 minutes at the most, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like the fact that you can make key cards, and I also like the fact that it's like impossible to make them. Yeah.
Yeah, they've made it very difficult to make them.
Yeah, 2 Nokias. Nokia's not so difficult, but 50 kills and bring all their ID cards home. That's a fair compromise. It's a nice use of ID cards.
Yeah. Military lock and kit green. Can you come and pick this up, please? I'm
Yeah,
carry it.
100%, because that needs to go home. Not that we need the fucking storage anymore. But if blue tin is giving away that sort of shit,
It's in the toolbox here. Oh, space here, mate.
is there?
Yeah.
Baby one.
Got a few, lots of water bowls and stuff in it. Improvised gas mask filters. Wow, okay. That's why he's got so many bottles.
Had so many bottles.
Helmet on the floor for you.
I'm full of loot.
Oh my.
No code locks then. Yeah, agreed. Get the nails. Won't let me cut down this one. Yes, I can.
Gets a few nails on it.
Yeah. Enough to finish off what we need to finish.
Yeah.
$24 nails.
Yeah, I got 16 nails.
Right. I've got one slot left for something. Morphine. There we go.
Finish looting this area. Code lock.
I've got no storage space left. Let's go home.
Bear
Yeah.
with, let me just drop some. Yeah, drop you. Don't need you in my life. Loot this bit and then we'll head back to base and we can...
Yeah. Do you guys ever get a sneak peek at Aurora Boreals or something? No. Whatever that is. I don't know what that is, mate. No idea.
Alright, back to base, mate.
Yeah. Second code lock up.
Yeah, because we've got enough nails to do that. I don't just, you know, I'm happy to
Oh.
leave the wall.
Yeah, let's do a code lock over a wall. Yeah.
100%, yeah.
And build the airlock on that door that I saved us with. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Because then we can start
Yes,
planning things like
That room.
kitchens. Yeah.
yeah, that room then becomes the airlock, doesn't it?
That little baby room. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll be down to about 10 days before we need another battery.
Yeah.
Guys, it's going to go very dark. I don't have gamma. If I did have gamma, as Cookie said, it won't work. But it's not dark for very long. Just right, there's a vehicle moving past.
They're dropping it. That's heli.
Yeah, I'm just going to run on, mate, to base. It's
Oh
pitch-
yeah, I can't see anything now anyway.
No. That was a good little soft raid.
Yeah.
Followed by a code lock. If those guys have got MVGs, we're fucked. Aren't we? Not at us. Let's keep moving. Yeah?
Oh, I'm certainly going to keep moving.
Why don't you build all that before you get a code lock? I'd build one, but then you want to go code lock hunting, don't you?
Yeah.
He'll be gutted when he gets on. It's 9:45 at night on the server. And I'm stuck somewhere because I can't get to you. There we go. I can't see fuck all.
No, neither can I, mate. I'm just running, and then if I hear myself stopping on something,
Climbing.
then I'm pressing spacebar.
Yeah. I could turn on the AI chip on the monitor for this. I won't, because that is not the right thing to do. So guys, my monitor has a built-in, not that I've ever used it, AI chip that will turn nighttime into daytime. So it's basically MVGs built into the monitor. It looks at what's rendering in, and then it turns it light. And it just turns on automatically and turns off when you come out of it. But I don't have it turned on. So I don't think it's fair on multiplayer games. It's also got a zoom thing where, again, I wouldn't do it, but I could have a button on my mouse and it would zoom my screen on where I'm aiming the pistol or rifle 50 times. So I wouldn't need a scope on a pistol to make a kill. Yeah. Just, it's wrong. Nice features, but I don't need them. But I'm guessing people that play competitive PvP probably use it all the time. Unfortunately. Otherwise they wouldn't put the features in. And by competitive, paid competitive PvP.
I was thinking, why does the flag look like it's tripled? It's because we had 3 different base icons, because obviously you moved the workbench, so I've deleted 2 of them, so it's back to normal.
Ah, okay. I brought some planks home as well for some stupid reason.
I mean, why not?
And enough saws to do us for the whole base.
Well, the saw I still got is still pristine, so I think saws aren't really...
And
The
hatchets.
hatchets, I
I
don't
brought-
think are an issue.
I brought a blueprint for homemade explosives home with us as well.
Lovely.
Seemed like the right thing to do.
I'm going to have a boulder here. Yeah, I am. Oh, I ran
one-
around the boulder smell.
It's 1:10 in the morning. It'll be light soon. This is... MVGs are needed. But you came on 2 hours ago? So if it's this every 2 hours, that's doable, isn't it? Yeah, about 2 hours ago you came on.
Yeah.
So if it's pitch black every 2 hours, I can live with that. No idea what time restart is. Luckily, there's no animals around. This would be a bitch.
That's it. Oh dear. I'm in base. I'm going to just sit here until it gets
Until
a
the
bit
sun
lighter.
comes up. Yeah. Agreed. It's going to be a bitch to try and place things in the dark. Even finding the door might be a nightmare. House goes around that way. And round that way. Inside the kitchen. Yeah. God, how much loot did we get out of that?
I know.
I'm going to eat my little thing of patty. I found. And another locker.
Yeah.
Because we don't have enough of them. Four AM. Build the door, put this up, dump loot, hit Tissy. Yeah?
Also have 3 sheet metal as well.
Joy. Are we saving up for a bed? Or are we saving up so we can spawn here? We need 10 tarp and 10 sheet metals to get a bed. And we can stick to 2 physical beds in this room and spawn permanently a base. What do you reckon?
You'd stick the two beds actually on the bed.
Don't know if I want to sleep next to you.
Well, I'm sorry, it's tiring times here, mate. We need to be.
Yeah. Right then. I'm going to stick the locker somewhere. Oh, out here, I think now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because here's going to have enough stuff inside. We need to space things out now. Yeah, that's happened that way. Planks on there. You can't. Let's put the planks somewhere. Inside the crate of hell.
Nails you got as well in there.
Sorry?
The nails you've got, can you put those in there, please?
Yeah, they're right at the bottom.
Yep.
He was saving up filters to hit that gas zone, wasn't he? Not anymore, though.
Yeah. Code lock.
It is amusing.
That wall is built.
I bet Chuckles is looking at this going, "Oh God, how do they do this so
Not
quickly?"
again.
Yeah, yeah. I thought I'd escaped from this problem. Right, will that fit that suppressor? No. Will it fit that? No. Okay.
That's a Tundra.
Sorry?
Oh, for pistols and SMGs. Sorry, it said Tundra suppressor, but it's not an actual Tundra.
Ah.
You think it's 467 grains of rice in that packet of rice?
Yeah, it must be. Otherwise they wouldn't say it, would they? Restless. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Right then. Yeah. I suppose we can put our blueprint on the blueprint house. Hunter backpack. Where's that on the floor? Yep, we need to put that in the locker, don't we? The other locker.
Yeah.
T-shirt in T-shirt slot. Hunter on there. But me, how many nails we got left, Denny?
7.
Can you build a bit more of the wall?
What wall?
The one here that's not... Oh, you built it.
It's done, mate.
Oh, and you got the door up.
Yeah.
Oh, right, I need to just enter that code. Close it. We've got an airlock. We only got one more window to cover.
Oh, yeah.
And then, well, we can do... as we know, we can stick a wall up here with a door in. Yeah?
Yep.
Or we can just cover these doors. I think cover these doors. Build a door
Yeah,
covering... Yeah, just cover the doors
Door
and then
here,
and then
door
build
here, and then
and then
outside.
build and then build around the outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Let's eat and drink and hit pissy, shall we?
I'll let you eat and drink. I'm full apple and everything, so no fucking point in me eating.
Because
Or
even
drinking.
if we die in tissy, I don't fucking care now. Do you?
No, God no.
I just.
Done exceptionally well.
I thought I'd be doing this on my own tonight, and it's like, and you were like, oh, I feel all right. We'll give it a go. Yeah. Yeah. I fear for anybody that joins the team, Chuckles. Just the amount of loot that will be here by Friday end of play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You say that, we could just run to Trader with loads of shit and just sell it all.
We could. Let's do tissy.
Oh, then.
Welcome back, John. We're off to tissy. We need to find where key cards spawn. And keys.
We do, yeah.
Yeah, I ate a couple of grains of the rice and now it says 142 on it. If I eat a bit more, will it go down? Yeah, 142 left of 500.
Huh?
So the food tells you how much is left if you put it on your hot bar. So I'm with you, so that's how many grains are in there, yeah? John, so I hear, who are you and what have you done with Goblin? Yeah, exactly. Me saying, let's hit pissy. Unheard of. I don't care. I need to get a kill to complete a quest. And we need to know how pissy works on this server, whether it's custom or not. You don't find that by sat outside it, do you?
No.
I've still got the ruined screwdriver on me. I found another one that I put in base that's pristine. Chuckles, haha. Yeah, I feel for you, mate. I feel for you. You know, you've seen how much loot we've already got. And I know what you're like. You'll be like, I need to tidy this. Fuck, where do I start? I feel your pain. I feel your pain. Been there myself. You guys that have memberships, you do know that you have one free super message per month. As long as you keep resubscribing. So you can do a highlighted message at any point that you want to and it'll be free. And you get one per month. So anyone with a membership gets that as a freebie with the membership. Chuckles is just at a loss. Anything that we can sell. Code locks, nails, guns, body armour, Nokias, explosives, dog tags, tins of food, nails. What else do we need? Storage, because we don't really have enough. Rucksacks. Other people's stuff. We need lots of other people's stuff.
That's the one, yeah. Other people's stuff is what we want.
Other people's stuff and their dog tag, because we want to save up to make key cards.
Yeah.
Go on, I used my freebie earlier in the month. Nah. I might actually up it and allow you more than one. People like having highlighted messages. Someone's currently working on a mod to try and get the cable cars working in DayZ.
That'd be cool. I'm just looking into the power plant now. Quite a few
That-
bits and bobs in there. That could be a really good place
Hit.
to hit when we.
Get the position that we can.
Yeah.
We need to ask the question.
I'm gonna turn on my in-game chat for just a second and I'll ask the question.
Yeah, because we're so fucking close to it that there's 2 toxic zones. So just don't say the power plant. Just say, "Oh, the toxic zones." Yeah. So we don't suddenly end up with 200 players looking at us.
I'm saying that for NBC super called toxic zones.
Yeah.
Just mask and filter.
Fucking ideal. So, Chuckles, we need filters and masks so we can hit toxic
And you can-
zones.
And if you buy plastic bottles, you can convert them into gas masks,
Well, is why we've got all into gas masks.
as in into gas filters.
Oh, I was going to say into gas masks. We can go back now and hit it. Yeah.
Can you imagine? And let's chat off again after thanking them. Here we go.
I can't choose. I can say you can have 4 a month or 2 a month or 1 a month. What I can't do is say you can only have 1 a week or 1 every 2 weeks. But I can say each membership gets this many as a freebie. What I could do is have a second layer of membership. Maybe do a... So we got the basic membership now and then do an enhanced membership that was £1 more. That came with 20 highlighted messages or something. I could do that. Never thought about having a second membership level. Make it £1 more. I'd earn an extra 70p off it. Might be worth doing. Picked up two new members yesterday, Cookie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, really happy with that. So it's about 70% now of what the server costs per year to run. Is if they think people keep subscribing.
No.
Which is nice because as long as I'm getting something towards it, it means that I don't mind keep running it.
Yeah.
It's just it becomes an expensive game just to run without any money coming in.
Yeah.
Also, because GTX put their prices up by 20% each year. Yeah, might do an enhanced membership that comes with more. Maybe give 2 on the basic, and then for an extra £1 you can have 10. That would be somebody might go for it. You never know.
Yeah.
Me starting to think of business. Though I've really slowed down on subs at the moment. This month I've had about 4 subs where I was getting 25 to 35 a month. It's really slackened off. But that's going to happen at times.
Yeah.
The events should help because when I do the event and I upload content from it, people tend to sub to you. And so 3 events over 3 weekends is quite nice.
Yeah.
Can't say to pick up. Atomfall will probably get me stuff because Atomfall will be what I do on a Thursday. But probably recorded content and uploaded. Because then I can record it at best quality 4K.
Yeah.
I was watching Irish the other night. He's bought Kingdom Come 2.
Had they?
Yeah. And he's loving it, moving around with his bow and doing shit. He's far further into the game than I got. I'm like, how are you getting on? He said, I'm really bad at combat. Like, that's why you got a bow, mate, I'm guessing. Yeah. Like, that's what I was bad at combat. I need a bow. Start searching Tissy.
Nothing so far though.
I'm not. Oh, zombies. Are they real zombies or still Walking Dead?
One's running towards me. Oh no, no, now he's walking.
Got another helmet. What the fuck's that? Glitched in the floor. I think it's a detonator. I can't get to it. That's annoying.
I mean, you don't even need to kill the Zeds, which is quite nice. You can just run past them.
Yeah, they're more here as
Yeah,
an industry.
Yeah, I'd like them to be chasing you, but that's just how it is, isn't it?
Yeah. If you find plate or anything armory, let me know, would you?
Of course.
I've got another shit weapon that we can sell.
Found a blueprint.
Excellent.
Perfectron. Attach this blueprint to your weather wrist after open up crafts mode to access blueprints. Yeah, okay.
What does it do?
It doesn't tell me, it just says you got to add it to your workbench. Oh,
I wonder.
like,
Excellent.
I don't know if that is yeah, it looks like a plate.
Yeah, it's a basic plate. It's better than what we had, I'm guessing. Got golden star meds. That cure everything med.
Deal.
Another bourbon that we don't need. Gunpowder.
Deal.
Only need 4 more and 2 Nokias, and we got our first boom.
You got a running Z after you now, mate.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, friend. Oh, yeah, I missed you. Where have you been hiding? He had a M.2 SSD on him.
Nice.
That's why he was running. Oh, what the fuck's that? Ammo box and weapon parts. And what we got? Some heckler cocks, some shotgun to sell. BDU jacket. Cruisers. Where's Cookie? Over there. I'll go down and get the pillbox.
Move the RV to the next
Area.
area to go to.
Flashbang. It's all shit, but I don't care. Because...
Yeah, I've been picking up this.
Box of stuff. Oh, it's shit. Nothing in there of any use. I got so excitable. Another helmet. AS Val mag. Got far too excitable. I've got half a Bergen left to fill.
A whole Bergen to fill.
I can always throw away helmets.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do if I've got stuff. Oh, it's custom up here.
You'll have enough time to do this and get home, I'm guessing. If we're
Yeah.
quick. And then tomorrow night do a trader run. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get rid of the shit.
Finally, I've got a proper sniper.
And obviously if we find a code lock, home we go. Yeah?
Oh god, yeah.
Got eye protection for you if you need it.
I've
Ballistic.
got some on already, thank you.
Field backpack. 100 slotter. I've got 110 on at the moment. Got another battery.
Ideal.
Throwing away helmets. Don't know where you are.
Above you.
Oh, up there. Okay, seen.
Hidden stash.
Everything in?
AKN. There we go. We know we do hidden stashes on here.
Yep. Talking of hidden stashes, guys. Next wipe. That fucking tower up there. Golf ball. Pushing golf ball. Oh.
Okay.
Bad installation. Mark 3 Gen 3 body armor. I have no idea if that's any good or not. I'm carrying it. Yeah, pushing golf ball. Oh, fuck. Throw away that. AK 101.
Ideal.
Oh, fuck. Triple carry. M24. I'm ready to go home. I'll come and support you while you fill up. Yeah?
Let's go check that.
Golf ball.
Golf ball out.
The cow golf ball.
Another hidden stash.
Going up the golf ball. We can climb up here. Going up. There's stuff here. Like crates that we can open.
Coming up.
Got one. That might be it, mate. I've opened it. No,
Okay.
that's it.
Right, there's a few more bits over here. I just want to check what it's like and then we'll push back.
Yeah. Oh, I've got some surprises coming for you guys, and I've got the time now to build it. So turning off this mini map as soon as I can. But the GPS receiver is worth 2.5K at the trader.
Ooh, locked door here, locked crate.
Okay, that's good. So it's a key card room. I can't fight that zombie because I'm quadruply carrying. We've got a zombie friend coming to see us.
That's fine. 100 there.
I'm triple carrying already. Somebody opened a crate nearby.
You can open a door.
I just heard a crunch of like metal on metal being opened. Flag up here. Flagpole, proper
Flag?
flagpole. Like a Chinaris
Oh,
flag.
right.
Right.
Another hidden stash. NVGs.
Right, I am full.
Let's head back to base.
Yeah. We're still getting good FPS.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Let's go. Home sweet home. I am full of loot.
Don't I?
This is too easy to get loot. I'm not complaining. I'm sure that we'll need it. Yeah. But I am the looting goblin. And I'm not very good at choosing my loot, am I? I can sell it all on Trader.
Then you can just sell it all, can't we?
I'm sure peer-to-peer in a week's time will have code locks for sale. Yeah. Bound to.
Yeah.
And as you say, for a custom tissy, this is a low, really good.
Yeah.
John, you're so cruel, Goblin. All that loot for Chuckles to sort. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Believe me, I'll be on tomorrow night sorting before I go live. I'll have to. And in the morning when I wake up, if I'll check if Chuckles is about, and if he is, I'll log onto the server and just add him to the team.
Yeah.
Because that way at least he can see where the base is. And he's allowed entry. We're living in an ideal place to hit Tissy. Tomorrow night we need to go and have a look at VMC.
Yeah.
And northeast and northwest airfield. See if that's custom. See what VMC, whether that's got good gear or shit gear. Yeah.
Need to
If
try
we-
and find gas masks.
Yeah. So we need to be hitting probably the fire stations.
Fire stations, hospitals.
Yeah, so we need to do that run down the map.
Yeah.
Hitting all of those all right the way through. Because if we get a collection of gas masks, then we just hit the gas zone every night, don't we? We've got loads of water bottles that that garage donated us. So we can turn those into filters. We just need then charcoal tablets for them, or...
Yes.
Well, we can probably buy them from Trader.
More than likely, yes.
Numbers have dropped. It's 60 on now. This must be an EU server. Must be played a lot by EU players, yeah?
Yeah.
So now it's like 11 o'clock at night EU time, or 10 to 11. They're off. I imagine at weekends it'll be busier. But when we come on, it's busy for that first couple of hours. So that's all right. But it'll go up the rankings. And I imagine when Chuckles is on, there'll be about 25 people on in Chuckles time.
Yeah.
Are you happy to play this, Cookie?
Yeah.
As long as numbers don't drop below this. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just if for example Friday night, if it got to this time and the numbers dropped to this, I think
it
we
would be.
have
Yeah,
to find something else.
I agreed completely. Yeah, I would hope on a Friday and Saturday, Saturday it'll be busier. Not that
Yeah.
I'll be playing it Saturday night, but I would hope it would be. You'd want 80 plus Friday night after time. Yeah. Because you'd want there to be 60 people on at midnight, wouldn't you? Not at this time. But I imagine at the weekend there will be. I will have a look and see what it was like on day of wipe, 'cause it wiped on Friday.
Yeah.
Not that that gives us an indication, because wipe's always different. And I also need to work out how long their wipes are, so we've got an idea of what we're working with.
Yeah.
Is it like a 6 week or is it a month? Guys, when I get back to base, I'll be unloading loot and then logging off. So thank you for watching tonight. That's been amazing. I will be on again tomorrow night. As I said, I won't be on Wednesday. It's a normal long day for me. Thursday, more than likely doing a Atom 4. It might be done as a recorded. It might be done as a live, because it goes live for the masses, apart from early access for today for Atom 4. Comes out for real on Thursday. So I might stream it for Thursday night, because I can stream at 4K. It's nice. Friday, DayZ again. Saturday I'm on an event, and Sunday, normal DayZ again. That's okay, John. Thank you for watching. I will be, when I do play on a Monday, Tuesday, my aim will be to be on this server for about 5 PM for about 5 hours. So do a 5 till 10. Just going to check the sheds up at this area. Oh, there's a base here. And someone's got a car, a quad bike in their base. They're living in a garage. Thank you, Restless. I still can't believe you used to play F-35. That's amazing. Small world. Small world. Cookie, once I'm no longer live and you're no longer live, I've got to throw something past you about the next wipe for GoblinZ and see what your feelings are.
Okay.
Because I know you won't tell the masses, and you'll tell me a yes or a no on it.
Yeah, sir.
It is Restless. It's a massively small world. Somebody that watches Merv occasionally pops in here. Is after some help building a PC, and I've said I'll help them because that's sort of my world. And they live up the road from us, Cookie, in the next county up the road. They're not that far from. Yeah, and they're like, I was like, UK based, or do you need me to quote in US? And he's like, no, I live in Taunton. Oh, I'm sorry, no, I live in Somerset. And then told me the little village in Somerset that he lives in. Like, wow, I was used to work in Taunton. I was in a Somerset and Cornwall battalion in the army. It's like, again, small world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Boss contacted me today by email because he worked from home on Mondays, and he's like, what are you doing? Why are you going out in the vehicle all day tomorrow and today? What are you up to? I was like, no, that's what we did to book the vehicle, to make sure we had vehicles available for 2 days, because somebody's away on leave that normally does the vehicles bookings. He's like, oh, that makes sense. So you're not going anywhere? No, I'm not going anywhere. But if we need access to a vehicle, I've got them booked out ready to go. I live in a world where if I need to use a work vehicle, lots of forms need filling out. I don't think I've ever been to Kissy and come home with 100% full loot. Oh no, I've got one slot available.
No slots.
I'll have to do some sorting tomorrow night for an hour, I think. Half an hour. Just to move guns and ammo into one place, yeah?
Yeah.
And maybe move a box next to the fireplace. And so we can put meds and fucking tins of food in one place.
Yeah.
Or buy a box tomorrow. We'll do the trader run and buy a box, yeah? Just so when we come home it's easy to find food and meds. Not needed to eat again. Don't really get that hungry anymore. Nearly home. As I said, guys, thank you for watching. Been massively appreciated. We'll catch you again tomorrow. Probably 5 hours minus where we are now. About 5 o'clock, depending on how quickly I get home from work and eat, etc. Just going to stop the stream, guys. I will see you in the next